welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole. If you are excited about this week's video, give it a big thumbs up. Like the title says, I am just gonna do a little sit down chit chat on how to be better at making smoothie bowls. So if you're not already subscribed to this channel, if you're new, I'm so glad to meet you. Please hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notifications so you're the first to know when I have a new video that comes out. Okay, I'm really excited about today's video because I'm gonna give you my top tips on making smoothie bowls. I've been making smoothie bowls for a really long time, and throughout my journey of making smoothie bowls, I've made a lot of mistakes. But that's how we learn. You can't get better unless you fall on your face and fail. But failing does not mean you're a failure. What am I doing? This is not a pep talk. Anyways, what I was saying is throughout my journey of making smoothie bowls, I have learned so much on how to get a better smoothie bowl by all the mistakes I've made. And so this video is for you so you can skip all of those mistakes and just do it the right way the first time. Sound good? Okay, let's go. My first tip is to use frozen fruit. I've gotten lots of comments over the last couple of months of, can I do a smoothie bowl without frozen fruit? Technically, yes, you can, but you're not really gonna get a smoothie bowl because to get a smoothie bowl that's really thick, almost as thick as ice cream, you have to use frozen fruits and frozen vegetables. So yes, you can use fresh fruit. You don't have to use frozen fruit, but if you use fresh fruit, you'll most likely get a smoothie or a smoothie bowl that's really liquidy. So I recommend using as much frozen fruit as possible. Now, one thing to note is that if you don't have a high-speed blender, like something like a Vitamix or a Ninja, it might be harder to achieve that really thick consistency because your blender might not have the horsepower behind it to get it blended up really well. So you'll have to add a little bit more liquid. And as you know, the more liquid you add, the more runnier it gets. So if you don't have a high-speed blender, it's totally fine. I do still think it's possible to make a smoothie bowl with it. For proof, go back and watch my video a couple videos back of me making a smoothie bowl in a 1970s blender. I am a little nervous though for this smoothie bowl. I honestly think if I try to make a smoothie bowl in this, it will break. But I really want to try it. Pray for the blades. That is proof that it is possible. But that leads me to my second tip. Tip number 2 is to start with only a little liquid. So if you've seen any of my smoothie bowl tutorial videos, I'll link the playlist here. I recommend starting with your liquid. You want the softest things to touch the blades first because that's what will get blended up initially and it will pull down what's left on the top, which will be your frozen foods, and everything will get blended up much better. So always start with your liquid, whether you're using water, almond milk, coconut milk, apple juice, pineapple juice, lemonade. You can literally use whatever your favorite liquid is. That's the great thing about smoothie bowls. You want your liquid to go in first and just add a little bit because the thing is, you can always add more if it needs help. If you need to keep blending it and if it's not moving anywhere, you add more liquid, but you can't take liquid away. You could always, I guess, add more frozen fruit to get it thicker, but then you might have too much. And sometimes if you have like a giant smoothie bowl, you can't eat it all. So start with just a little bit of liquid and then your fresh fruits and fresh vegetables and then any frozen fruits and vegetables or ice on the top. That's how you want to stack it so that your blender can blend it up as best as it can. And then as you start blending, you can always add more liquid. Number 3, be patient. Patience is a virtue, especially when it comes to making smoothie bowls. And again, if you don't have a high-speed blender like a Vitamix or one of those blenders that has the tamper where you can use it to kind of push the ingredients down, you're going to have to be patient with your smoothie. Up until this year, I was using a personal-sized Ninja Auto IQ blender, which I think are great, but it does take longer to make a smoothie bowl, especially if you want it thick. With these types of blenders, sometimes you'll have to stop it, take the lid off, use a spoon, mix everything around, kind of crunch it down and use that as your tamper, put the lid back on and then blend. You might have to do that process a couple of times until it really gets going. And if you're not patient, you'll be tempted to just add more liquid and blend it up, which will work, but you won't get that really thick smoothie bowl like what we're talking about. So trust me on this one, be patient, stop the blender, take the lid off, mash everything around, start it again. You might have to take it off, shake it around, just get all the ingredients right down there on the blade, screw it back on, and then go. I promise if you're patient, you'll be much more satisfied and happy with your smoothie bowl because you'll get it super thick. My next tip is to play with colors. Now, the best thing about smoothie bowls, in my opinion, is decorating them. I'm a firm believer that smoothie bowls are just a vehicle for toppings. I mean, am I right? Comment below if your favorite part of smoothie bowls is the toppings. I love toppings. Maybe it's because I'm such a snacker. I don't know. But smoothie bowls are great because I feel like it's just a canvas to put all my favorite snacks on. And plus, it makes it look really pretty. So one thing you can do with toppings, and this is what I love, is figure out what color is your base and then choose opposite colors for your topping. So if you're doing a pink papaya smoothie bowl, choose an opposite color like a green kiwi to put on top, because the contrasting colors are really gonna pop out and it's gonna make your smoothie bowl look so, so pretty. Or if you're doing a purple acai bowl or a blueberry bowl, you can use an opposite color like cantaloupe or oranges or watermelon or coconut shreds or something so different from purple and blue that it's really gonna pop off the bowl. Don't be afraid also to play with shapes. I love the straight line of the banana right down the middle, or you can do a curved banana around the side. You could take raspberry and put them all over the smoothie bowl like little dots. There is so much that you can do with toppings, and I just want to encourage you to get creative. Use that time to release your inner artist and be Picasso on the top of a smoothie bowl. Quick little side note, y'all are so creative. Like, I've been getting so many DMs from you with your pictures of your smoothie bowls, and let me tell ya, I'm so impressed. So if you make a smoothie bowl after this video or you have a new creation, please send me your pictures or put them in your stories because I love seeing them. Y'all give me so many ideas, it's ridiculous. Another fun thing you can do to play with color is to use all natural food colorings in your smoothie bowl, like activated charcoal, butterfly pea powder, you can use pink pitaya powder, turmeric is great, matcha for green, blue spirulina. These are what I use. I just got these off of Amazon and I will link them in the description box below if you want to play around with some of these all natural ways of coloring your smoothie bowls. These are also great too because they have a lot of nutrients and vitamins in them. So it's like a double win. My last tip on how to make better smoothie bowls is to make sure that they're balanced. Now what I mean by that is making sure that your smoothie bowl has all the components of a balanced meal, and that's proteins, carbs, and healthy fats. This is how I structure all of my meals because all of them work together when you're digesting, and it helps you get the benefit of all the different parts of your food. If you only put frozen fruits in your smoothie or your smoothie bowl, all you're getting is a bunch of sugar and carbs. Now that's not bad, but we also want to pair it with healthy fats and proteins so that we stay full throughout the day and we also get those other vitamins and nutrients. That's why you see me using frozen riced cauliflower and sometimes frozen butternut squash in my smoothie bowls, because sneaking in the vegetables adds more nutrients as well as thickness and texture. For healthy fats, the ones I go to most frequently are frozen or fresh avocado slices, any kind of nut butter like peanut butter or almond butter or even nuts. Or you can also put in oil, coconut butter, macadamia nut oil is really good. And then for protein, you guys always see in my smoothie bowls that I add protein powder. Now, yes, of course it's optional. You don't have to add the protein powder, but I recommend it. I think you should add protein powder because protein is so good for our bodies, and especially if you're active, if you're working out, if you're a growing person, your body needs protein to build strong muscles and to keep you strong. My favorite protein powder is 310 Nutrition. You guys have heard me talk about this a lot because it's one of the cleanest products and protein powders on the market. They have a triplex protein blend of pea protein, brown rice protein, and pumpkin protein. It's so delicious. I've kind of struggled in the past with protein powders. Either they kind of taste chalky or have like a weird aftertaste where I just try to drink it as fast as I can because I can't stand it. Or they don't agree with my stomach, where like the rest of the day I'm feeling really weird because they have a bunch of just weird stuff in the blend. This protein powder does not do that, and I'm just amazed by the results I've seen with this protein powder. So I'm gonna put the link down in the description box below if you want to check it out and get some new protein powders. They were really sweet to give me a discount code, so I'll also include that there so you can save some money. They're coming out with their organic vegan line. They sent some to me, and I've tried it. It's so good. So they have 2 different kinds now and lots of different flavors. I think they have vanilla, chocolate, salted caramel, and toasted coconut, and they're so good. You guys, they're amazing. So yeah, having the carbs, the vegetables, the fats, and then the protein help to make your smoothie bowl a well-balanced meal. And then you could have it for breakfast or for lunch, knowing that you fueled yourself properly and you're gonna stay full and energized throughout the day. Woo! Amazing! We did it! Okay, those are my top 5 facts on how to make better smoothie bowls. Comment below if you have any more questions about smoothie bowls, and please keep tagging me in your pictures and DMing me your creations because it makes my day so much better. You're seriously the best. I'm so thankful to have you part of this family and part of this community. If you're not already part of the family, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram. Let's be friends. I love connecting with you on here, and it's just been so much fun. So have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.